Okay, so here's two things. So we had the Harvard University thing that you put in there, or do we want to do the IQ test?
I think we do the mom game reflection.
Mom game reflection. Okay,
yeah.
I like that.
And then wrap it up.
So we put out a thing asking people to give us their favorite memories of the mom game, if they could remember any. And we had a few. One was the Scent Marshall. Mm-hmm. What was the Husa? What is it? Why can't I remember that?
Husa. I don't remember.
Oh, dang it.
We should have,
We should have texted Scent Marshall and asked her.
Yeah, but she was great. She was super inspiring. Mm-hmm. The former president of the Maverick.
Yeah, and it was a something.
Like an acronym, yeah.
It's an acronym. Yeah, Google Scent Marshall Husa. HUSA.
We could call my mom right now.
You could, because your mom loved it. Mm-hmm. Hey, we should do fun pretend ones and see if we could come up with something.
We should. What would ours be?
I don't know.
Husa. So it was like her, whatever.
Yeah, we'll think of it.
But it was super inspiring.
She just is a very inspiring, positive, all the time person.
Yeah.
She was awesome. A lot of people mentioned Dirk, which I think for me is we had just been talking about him for so long, and knowing him, covering him for a while, like I did, and knowing what a good dude he was, and then seeing him in retirement kind of go into this dad mode. And he was like the ultimate guest for us. And I think for very good reason. And then after just completely whipping his ass for, 2.5 years, finally he relented.
Yes.
And he was so kind and so fun, and he's just such a good dude. So Dirk was fantastic. I thought, and then somebody else mentioned Pat Green, which I loved for you.
Yes.
Because you loved Pat.
And not just having him on the show, but remember he came to our 1-year anniversary party.
He did.
And sang. And I sang with him.
You did. And we sang with him on the show. And then Corey, his wife, came on.
Corey was so sweet.
She's adorable.
Yes.
So Pat was great, and I loved that, especially because I've known Pat and Corey for a little while just because of tech, but getting to see you that was really, really cool to watch.
Yeah, that was so fun.
It was so fun. And then somebody messaged in and said they loved it when I found out I had a WikiFeet page, which I guess if you're looking for humor, that might be a good place to start. But
right.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good memories.
We've had a lot. Roger Staubach, that was a great one.
So cool.
Him
and his sweet wife came on, and they're like
precious.
the shining example of marriage goals.
Yeah, they were so sweet.
So sweet.
The Defined Dish, Alex Snodgrass.
Oh, and we made a charcuterie board with a pocket knife.
We did make a charcuterie board with a pocket
knife. I have her number in my phone. I have her contact information saved as Alex Pocket Knife Snodgrass. She was like, these girls
and she's got a couple
disasters.
New York Times bestsellers.
Oh my gosh,
now,
she's a stud.
She's killing it.
Yeah.
Some cool people that have come on the show. We had Tyler, of course, on with Kate, and now they're married with a baby.
I know.
So there's little stories like that where you feel like you're kind of a part of their their story. It's just been really cool.